Prepared for X, guys. Today I have an Aura's OU Wi-Fi battle coming at you guys really quickly. But before we start here, I do want to apologize for the lack of uploads the last week and a half or so. I've actually been working on a top 10 video. For those of you that don't follow me on Twitter, that is what I've been working on. And it's taking a long time to do so because I want to make sure that it's perfect. I want to make sure that I do it right the first time. You know what I mean? You do it right the first time, you don't have to redo it later. So it's my first top 10 video that I've ever done. So of course, you know, I want it to be presentable. I want you guys to enjoy it. So that's what's kind of taking so long and why I haven't really been uploading as much as I wish I was. As you guys know, I'm also not Wi-Fi battling every day anymore. So I don't have a ton of Wi-Fi battles to push out for you guys. And I think with this way is, when I do Wi-Fi battles, I can kind of pick and choose through the mix of Wi-Fi battles and grab the best ones that I have. And I think that's a little bit better because you guys aren't just seeing crappy Wi-Fi battles anymore. And with the slower pace, I think it gives you guys time to, like, I'm not wearing you guys out as viewers. So there's no, I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but there's no subscriber burn towards me that way. But the main reason why I have not been uploading as often as I would like is because I've been working on another video. And I'll show you guys a screenshot of what it looks like as of right now. And as you probably just saw, there's a ton of work going into this. But anyways, enough talking. I'm a minute and a half into this and I haven't started the Wi-Fi battle yet. But that's besides the point. So let's go ahead and get this started and we'll talk a little bit more at the end of the video. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and lead off with my Latios. Latios is a good lead for everything that he has on his team except for Heatran and Sylveon. Those were the two things that I did not want him to lead off with, and he led off with the Heatran. Now, I should have predicted that, but I thought that he might want to lead off with the Chestnut just to go ahead and get spikes up, but he wanted to lead off with Heatran and get Stealth Rocks up. So I'm going to go ahead and make a switch out on my Politoed as he does get the Stealth Rocks up here. He's going to end up switching his Heatran out, which is fine with me. I'm going to be able to get a Hydro Pump off onto something. No matter what it is, it's going to be taking damage, and it just happens that he went out into Rotom, which is a safe choice. You know, doesn't necessarily want to go out into the Chestnut. And I don't know, this guy was just running a lot of bulk, unnecessary bulk that he didn't need to be running. I think with Heatran and Rotom, that's all the bulk that you need. You don't need a Chestnut and a Sylveon on top of that. And a Latios, which was, I think, his Mega on this team. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go for Toxic. I was dumb and didn't realize that this Rotom was not carrying leftovers. It's actually Resto Chesto. So I didn't necessarily waste a turn going for Toxic. But I could have just gone for Hydro Pump. Oh, I don't know. With this way, I'm getting rid of the rest of Chesto Berry. So if he lives and I need to be able to Toxic it later, I guess that's going to be a good thing. However, you know, he's just negating everything that I pretty much just did. And he has no, you know, there's no repercussions for it. There's nothing that I can do to stop that. So it was a good play by him. Unfortunately, you know, there wasn't anything that I could do, so I had to just kind of sit there and take it. I am, however, just going to go straight for the Defog. I don't care if he Volt Switches, I don't care if he Hydro Pumps, I don't care if he burns. My Zapdos, I just want to get the rocks away, and that is what I ended up doing. Now, rocks aren't super detrimental to my team, but I do not want them up if I don't have to have them up. Because if he has the Stealth Rocks up, then that just gives him more opportunity to go for spikes later on and just start racking up damage slowly and slowly over time. So if I can get those rid of, then that's going to be the best option for me. But it goes down to Latios here. Like I said, I believe, if I can recall correctly, this was his Mega. Excuse me. But I'm going to go ahead and go out on my Ferrothorn. And he's going to go ahead and Mega Evolve his Latios. And I'm thinking, great, another bulky Pokemon that I have to deal with. So he's going to start going for Calm Minds here, which is fine, because it's you know, it's a Latios. If he's running Calm Minds and Roost, he's more than likely not running HP Fire. He's more than likely running Stored Power and either Dragon Pulse or Draco Meteor. Those are the two things, the two attacking moves that he more than likely has. So I know that I'm fairly safe to just kick it, relax, get some Leech Seed up, and start slowly depleting his health while, you know, negating any damage that he's going to be doing to me. So he, you know, he's just chilling. He's just going for these Calm Minds, and I'm going to take this opportunity to start hanging out with my Ferrothorn and getting these spikes up. Because if I can get these spikes up, the only thing that on his team that is not going to be affected by these spikes is that Latias over there and his Rotom. Everything else on his team is going to be affected by these spikes, and they are going to be taking 25% of their health every time they switch in, if I can get all 3 layers up. Now he's going to go ahead and reveal the stored power here, and Ferrothorn resisted, and Ferrothorn is pretty bulky. If you guys know, if you guys have played in OU, you know that Ferrothorn is bulky. And for me to live a stored power like that, you know, with 35% of my health, and then get leftovers and leech seed and get over 50%, I'm in a very good spot, because all I have to do is go for protect next turn, and then I'm chill. You know, I'm good to go. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go for protect here. I don't think that he was gonna really predict that, so he wasted a turn going for stored power. But this way, I can get some more leftovers health back, and get some more leech seed as well, and kind of put him at the kind of like the 50% zone. And that's where, once your Pokemon hits around 50%, it kind of makes you think differently. You think, oh god, my Pokemon's getting close to dying, I should do something about it. So he goes for Roost, and that gives me an opportunity to go for Gyro Ball here. Now I went for Gyro Ball predicting the Roost, just to kind of get that damage back to where it needs to be, and where it should be. So with this way, I'm getting damage off, and I'm also getting health back at the same time, and I'm not wasting a turn going for protect again, or, you know, setting up spikes, when I'm getting most of my HP back and I can go for spikes on the next turn. So he's going to go for another stored power here, again putting me around the 60-70% or 60-70 HP zone, and I'm going to get, I think that's my 3rd layer of spikes. It might be my 2nd layer. If I can recall correctly, though, I did get all 3 layers up in this match. So if that's not the 3rd layer, then I definitely get them all up throughout the course of this match. So like I said, Ferrothorn is sitting nice and pretty right now, just chilling. And this isn't like my preferred way of playing. I do not like playing like this. I do not like to be so passive about everything. I do not like to be kind of the stally, bulky guy. I do not like to play like this. You guys know me. You know that I'm more of like a hyper-offensive kind of player. But with that being said, sometimes you just kind of have to play like this to do it, to make things work. So he hits me with the stored power there. I live with 19 HP. Hit him with a Gyro Ball and take out the Latias. Now, what I should have done in there is gone for anything but Gyro Ball, because I would have got more health back. If he'd gone for Roost or whatever, then I just go for Gyro Ball again or whatever. But I think it would have been definitely better for me to go for anything other than Gyro Ball in that turn, just so I could have more health and possibly live that Earthquake from that Scolipede. So it's a little bit unfortunate that that happened, but there isn't really, like, it's just shit happens. And, you know, there's not always going to be something that you can do about it. But he's going to get the speed boost there. I'm going to go ahead and go out on my Caesar. Caesar is nice and powerful. And like I said, I did get all 3 layers of my spikes up when my Ferrothorn was out. So that Scolipede took a decent amount of damage when it switched in. So a Bullet Punch is definitely going to be an OHKO on that Scolipede over there. So, with that being said, I'm in a nice spot right now. Chestnut taking some damage there. I am going to be switching out here. Bullet Punch is not going to be doing anything to that Chestnut. And, you know, I might as well just go out on my Politoed. If he went for a Grass-type attack while my Caesar was out, or predicted my Politoed to come in, you know, kudos to you, but that is not the case. He ended up just going for Earthquake. I am going to take quite a bit of damage there, and then the burn damage on top of that. But with Chestnut being so slow, I'm easily going to outspeed here, get the Toxic off, and Chestnut is now poisoned. So that is even better for me, because now the Chestnut is poisoned, and unless he has Aromatherapy on Sylveon, I don't even know if that thing gets Aromatherapy. Correct me if I'm wrong. But unless he has that, there's no way of him winning here. And I do still have my Caesar alive, so if I need to come in and Bullet Punch that Sylveon, then I can do so. So he's going to end up switching out after I end up switching my Latios in. Ends up going out into the Sylveon. I just ended up going for Psyshock here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so going to go for the Psyshock, regardless of whether he stayed in with the Chestnut or ended up switching out to the Sylveon. As long as he didn't switch out into the Heatran there, I was fine. Heatran, I don't think I killed that thing yet. The Heatran was definitely the safest play to go out into. However, he might have known that I do run Surf on my Latios. I even if I 100% knew that he was going to go out to Heatran there, I don't think that I would have clicked Surf. You know, even if I just had that thought in the back of my head, I don't think that I would have clicked Surf. I definitely think that that I still would have gone for Psyshock. But I definitely didn't want to click Draco Meteor because he does have Heatran and he does have Sylveon, two things which Sylveon is completely immune to the Draco Meteor, and Heatran is easily going to be living a Draco Meteor. So Psyshock was the best bet, because if he at least goes out in a Sylveon, then I can kill it. If he goes out at Heatran, it's not a big deal, and I just switch out. So, but we missed a turn there. I can't exactly remember what happened. I think it got Volt Switched or burnt or something with a Rotom or something. I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention. But anyways, we're out of the Heatran now. He's just going to go for Flash Cannon. Surprisingly enough, that is not going to kill me because Zapdos is an electric type. And hit him with the Discharge. Unfortunately, no paralysis. However, I am going to pop the Air Balloon. And, you know, that does put me in a better spot because I am running Mega Swampert on this team. And with that Air Balloon being broken, I can Earthquake freely now. However, it's still in a better option to just go for Waterfall. Waterfall is going to be doing, well, actually, I don't know. This is something I'd actually have to calc. So if I Earthquake before times effective plus stab and all that, whereas Waterfall would be, I think they would do about the same. I think Earthquake would still do more. I don't know. I just ended up going for Waterfall. The Waterfall was going to kill regardless. Rains up, stab, 80 base power. Waterfall is definitely going to kill. So now he's going to go out to the Chestnut. And I was actually really scared of this thing. I knew that he probably would live this Ice Punch here, but turns out he didn't. Sorry, you know when you get that like burp, kind of like stuck in your chest, and you're just like, that's kind of like what just happened to me now. So I apologize for that. Oh man, but he goes out of the room now. I do not want my Swampert to be burnt, so I am going to switch out my Latios here. And I ends up just going for the Header Pump. I dodge it because I'm nice and swift. Hit him with a Draco Meteor. Rotom is definitely going to be dying from that. And since he doesn't have anything else to switch out into, that is a GG. So, good game. I believe, who is this? What is your Twitch name? What is your Twitch name? Oh god, I can't remember now. I'm sorry that I can't remember your Twitch name. Anyway, they're from my Twitch stream. But thank you for the battle. It's always much obliged and much appreciated. So like I said, guys, I apologize for the kind of like the slow uploads this past week and a half-ish time period. And they're probably going to be slow the next couple of days as well. I plan to have this video done within the next 2 days. If I don't have it done within the next 2 days, I'm probably just going to drop it. However, it is something that I really want to finish, and I want to push myself with it, because being a content creator, and you guys know that I want to go to school for digital media production, I kind of want to push myself and see what I can accomplish and what I can do. So it's something that I definitely am going to want your guys' feedback with. So if you guys could be patient and just wait a couple more days, it'll be out soon enough. Definitely follow me on Twitter if you have not already. There will be plenty of updates there. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's Wi-Fi battle, and we will see you guys all back again. Hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next day. And if that new video is not out on that next day, then at least it will be another Wi-Fi battle or an OS video or something. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and may the hacks be with you all. Peace out.